Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Today I am showing you the video from when I set up my bullet journal for my Bookish bullet journal for the month of March. This is where I track all of the books that I plan to read, any readathons that I'm participating in, books that I finish, and what I would have rated them, although I think I might take the rating out because I don't really enjoy rating books and I need to come up with a system that works better for me than star ratings. I'll also have to show you in a different video some of my trackers at the very beginning of my bullet journal, my annual trackers, and what those look like. There's this cute bookshelf that I have for my books read for the year that I'll show you as well. But right now on this page, I'm just setting out my monthly calendar. This is where I plan my YouTube videos for the month. Also, I didn't do a title page for March this time around. I thought maybe you guys could suggest a quote to me or something that you think I should add into my bullet journal for this month. Normally I just put a quote or a doodle, but I didn't really think of anything in time to film this. So yeah, maybe I thought it could be something interactive where you guys can suggest something for me to put in there. And on these two pages, I'm setting up the bingo or magic cards for the Animal Companions and Mythological Creature readathon that I'm participating in this month. At first, I wasn't sure which board I wanted to play off of, and I think I might end up doing both, but we'll see. It depends on how the month goes and how my reading goes. I didn't film me writing in all of the squares, but you will see what all of the prompts are once I do the flip through towards the end of the video. I don't really have too much to say about this bullet journal setup. I did try to keep things a lot more simple this year, just like with my life journal as well. I wanted it to be easier to set up month to month. That way I could actually keep up with filming the videos and keep up with actually setting up my bullet journal in time this year. And you can see I pretty much use a lot of the same theme, so it's with a little bit of cursive and these really handy stamps that I really like the look of. If you aren't familiar with the Animal Companions and Mythological Creatures readathon, I do go over it in my TBR video for March, and in that video I also have Elliot's video linked as well describing how her readathon works. On these two pages, I have all of the books that I had in my TBR video from March, and I have the prompts that each of these books could possibly fill. That way, when I put them on the board, I already knew which spots they could work for. In hindsight, I probably should have planned the whole readathon and my TBR out a bit more in advance, but I wanted to leave some room for mood reading. So I did end up changing around some of the books, and I might be adding some more in depending on how many I can get read. In the best possible world, I'll be able to complete both boards, but we'll see how my reading goes. But so far this month, I've been really reading a lot, so you'll see that if you do watch my reading vlogs or my wrap-up later on. I did film me setting up my bullet journal video at the very beginning of March, but I'm doing this voiceover on the 13th, which is the day I plan on having this up. So far I've finished 4 books, and I have another 4 on the go, 2 of which I'm hoping to finish, or maybe even 3, by the midway point of the month. So we are really meeting all of these reading goals for this readathon. On this page, this is my monthly trackers, so this is where I track how many days I read books and listened to audiobooks, and then at the very bottom I have all of the days that I posted to Instagram. I am really not good at posting on Instagram. If many of you follow me, you'll notice that I tend to be more consistent with YouTube than I am with Bookstagram, which, I mean, really doesn't say much either, because I did disappear from here for a while. And then on the page on the right will be my books read tracker, where once I finish my books for this month, I will write them in there, how many pages I read, and then the star rating. Like I said, I do think I'll be changing out the rating and either coming up with my own scale, or I might track something else in here. Let me know your thoughts down below on what you would like to see. I'm definitely open to some ideas because I'm not entirely sure on how I want to proceed with that for the rest of the year. But that's all that I have to say really about my bullet journal setup. Just tried to keep it pretty simple and something that I'm going to be able to find helpful. But yeah, that's everything. I hope you enjoy watching the rest of the setup here and the flip through, and I'll see you in the next video.